I'm 37 and I almost didn't start my YouTube channel. After struggling to say a single word in front of the camera, I finally did it. I filmed my very first YouTube video. And after doing that and editing it, I realized that I looked stupid in front of the camera. I didn't have anything to say and I looked absolutely terrible. So I almost didn't upload it. But after a while, I decided to do it anyway, and I was right. I got one view on my very first YouTube video. So I didn't die. I actually realized that I wasn't going to die when I first filmed my very first YouTube video. And I've got some things to say that I realized after doing that. Some common objections are people saying that YouTube is oversaturated. And I only started YouTube this year, but I realized that people have been saying this for decades. Every single day for decades and decades, people are saying that YouTube is oversaturated. But the truth is, it's not. It's just you being you, and you are the niche of your own, and you can be yourself. You have your own stories to tell. I know I tell my own stories, or you can share your journey just like me. I'm sharing my journey of what it's like to build a YouTube channel as someone who's 37 years old. That's not special in any way, but just trying to learn the ins and outs of YouTube and trying to get monetized by the 15th of April of this year, or 26. That is my goal. So sharing your journey could be something good, but if you have something that you're passionate about that you already know about, you can also do this. But YouTube isn't oversaturated. You have your own way of telling stories, telling or your view of the world, things that not everyone is like that. Yes, the info is everywhere, but sharing your journey or the knowledge that you have is very different, and you have your own perspective on it. Something fascinating about YouTube is that even though around you you might not have anybody that's interested in the same things as you, some things you will, but some things you won't. For example, YouTube. I don't know a single person that's passionate about YouTube in my surroundings. That's just a fact. I know of my wife that does a little bit of it, but nobody's really passionate about. They do it as a hobby, that's it. So when I go to YouTube and I start posting videos and I get comments, this is amazing because I get to share my passions, talk about what I enjoy, which is YouTube, and sharing it with the world. And when I get comments that people are interested in building a YouTube channel or sharing their stories about how they started and then they stopped and then they started again, or that they want to start but they didn't for this reason or that reason, or all sorts of different things, all related to YouTube. That is fascinating to me because you get to tell what stories are interesting to you and people resonate with that. They share their own stories, their own perspectives. And to me, that's really encouraging. And also, YouTube is very positive. If you go to other social medias or even YouTube to some extent, people will not be nice. But I realized after posting some videos, or quite a few videos, I realized that people are actually very positive and they want you to succeed. I shared my goal of getting monetized by the 15th of April. I don't know if I'll make it or if I succeed or not, but people are positive about it. They want me to succeed. And I'm sure that if you started a channel, people would be the same. And I shared recently that I got zero negative comments. That's actually changed. I did get one, but one comment out of the, I don't get millions of comments, but still, out of all the comments that I got one single bad comment, which was something along the lines of he's trying to be serious even though he's bad, or doing YouTube the way it was 20 years ago, something along those lines. I can't even remember what the comment was because there's so many positive comments that I like. Every single time I get a comment, I smile. It just makes my day. So That's something that I didn't expect when I started YouTube. I didn't think that just getting a comment would make me so happy. And it does, it just does, especially if I get many that are thoughtful and impactful and people just sharing their journeys. And maybe you're one of those people that just wants to know something more about my YouTube journey or my statistics or something that you want me to share. And if you put them in the comments, most likely I'll make a video because it's my channel for sure, but I want you to be part of the journey. So that's that. So to me, the community is the single most important part of YouTube, or the thing that I like the most. People that are subscribing because they're interested in the content and commenting, especially the comments that I get, even the likes. But there's something else that you're going to be able to do if you do this right. And I'm not at this stage, don't get me wrong. But once you start getting a real big community, or not that big, but building a community that has some size to it, you'll be able to build a business. And the reason it's important is because you're going to be able to have all the positive points that I just talked about, which is just talking about something that you enjoy, sharing it with the world, and so on. Especially because you're over 30, so you have all those reasons. And you're able to live on it, to make a living. The idea isn't necessarily to make a ton of money, even though it would be nice, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to lie. But like just making a living, doing what you want to do, that in itself is amazing because you get all the positive sides and you're able to build a business out of it, which would be super interesting to me. And I don't know what it would be like to you, but let me know in the comments if that's something that's interesting. And also, tell me in the comments if I missed out something, because I probably did, and there's some more things, so that since I want to build a community and have passionate people just like you on the other side sharing things, just put them in the comments so that other people will see it, and hopefully we'll be able to build something like this. And so with that said, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.